got a question for you all. Let's say you're at a Meijer, something like that. You're going through the sports section. You see a volleyball right there, and you think to yourself, man, if that were a food, I would eat that. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if you have or haven't. What matters is that today I'm going to be ranking balls by how good they would taste as food. You know, we're going to change that title a little bit. Sports balls, how good they would be as food. I don't want any misinformation going around. Alright, before we start, I gotta say, welcome to my first long form video. It's not going to be pretty, I can tell you that. This is my first time ever being in front of the camera with this microphone. So please, I beg of you, please leave a like, subscribe, help me gain that confidence to do better. You know, you see the potential in me, obviously. Just leave that like, leave that subscription, do that bell thing, whatever that does, notifications. Give me that money. Alright, we're going to start this list right off with our criteria. What criteria do we have for this? And there's only one piece of criteria for this. Is if we found, let's just say, we found a sports ball going through the woods, we find a sports ball growing on a tree. It's a fruit. Would you eat that, and how good, theoretically, would it taste? So first off, we're going to get into our honorable mentions. In our honorable mentions, we have the hockey puck and the frisbee. Now, both of these, exceptional, but they're not balls. We're ranking sports balls here, not sports flat things. So for that reason, as going honorable mention, I'm sorry, hockey puck and frisbee. I'm sure you would have tasted great. You're going down the hole there. I'm sorry. All right, on to our next one, F tier. We're starting off strong with the bowling ball. Now, come on, who would think to eat a bowling ball? That thing is just so heavy, it's gonna sit in your stomach like a ton of bricks, because it kind of is a ton of bricks. It's heavy as a ton of bricks. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to be said about the bowling ball. All right, on to our next one, tennis ball. Now let me tell you, tennis ball, I had high hopes for it. I thought I was gonna go far, maybe A tier. However, just the fuzziness of it really threw me off. You know, I know that there's fruits like the kiwi, like that's fuzzy, but like come on, you're not gonna bite into a fuzzy tennis ball like that. It's not gonna taste good all in your mouth, all that fuzzy hair of that ball. You know what? Let's go on to our next one, the wiffle ball. Now this one, there's just air. You can see the air inside. It's a no-brainer. This one should be at the bottom of the list actually. Below tennis ball, let's change that right now. There's just air. It's a bunch of holes in it. You can see the air inside. So that about wraps up our F tier with the bowling ball, the tennis ball, and the wiffle ball. Now on to our next tier, the D tier. We only have one here. That's the ping pong. You know, there's nothing really wrong about the ping pong. The only thing wrong about the ping pong, I think, is just it's so plain. You see, it's just a ball. It's like a ball in its purest form. I don't think there's enough said about that. Am I right? That wraps up our D tier. On to our C tier. First up, the dodgeball. Now we're starting to get a little bit better here. C tier, it's mid. I mean, the only thing I didn't like about the dodgeball was just that skin, bro. You ever felt a dodgeball? You got it's just the weird lizard skin type stuff. It does not sound appeasing to me in my mouth. Next up, we have the baseball. A similar story to the ping pong here. Nothing wrong about the baseball. It's just plain white, a little bit bigger than the ping pong. It's like the size of an apple. That's the only thing it's got going for him. So that's why that's in C tier. Next up, we have the soccer ball. Again, same story. The ping pong and the baseball, same exact story. It's just so plain. I mean, the only thing it's got going for him is those cool pentagons, I guess. Like, it's a nice feel to it. Not a bad texture. I mean, it's just too plain. Same story. And that about wraps up our B tier. I'm going to say, oh, shoot, never mind. That wraps up our C tier. Next up, we are going on to our B tier. And to start that off, we're starting off real strong with the B tier with the lacrosse ball. This one just, it's like, I feel like this is just the perfect size. Bigger than the ping pong, smaller than the baseball. Perfect size, just, I hate that lacrosse ball. But, same story. Baseball, ping pong, soccer ball. It's just plain. Nothing to the texture, really. It's just plain old, rubbery type resin stuff. I don't even know what it is. But, next up, to wrap up our B tier list, we got the basketball. I feel like it makes sense that the basketball's in B tier. You know, you got B-ball. Some people call it the B-ball. So it's in B tier. But, I feel like basketball really getting good now because like it's orange, getting some interesting colors in here. And I feel like the main trait of the basketball I really like, I almost put in A tier actually, was those like little sections of the basketball. You know what I'm talking about? I just imagine just peeling off little sections like an orange because it is orange. I just feel like that'd be really satisfying. So that's why it's in B tier, almost an A tier. I just feel like it's a little bit too big, you know, not very appealing. I mean, it's like watermelon. I mean, watermelons are good, but like I want to see a watermelon for the first time go. That'd be good to eat. No, I want it. All right, next that wraps up our B tier. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. We're going on to our A tier. We are starting off with the golf ball. Now, you may be thinking, bro, why is the golf ball here? It's about as plain as the ping pong. It's like the same exact thing as the ping pong. No, sir. You just see those indents in that golf ball, bro? That looks so good, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's not plain. Look at those little indents. Just the texture. Just imagine the texture of that ball in my mouth. Pause. This sounds so good. You know what I'm talking about. All right, we're done with that. We're going on to our third one, number 3 spot in the A tier. It's the last one in the A tier. Number three spot. Overall, we got the football. And what can I say about this, man? Just that shape of the football. It's so good, bro. Like I feel like if the fruit needs if any fruit is taking lessons out there, maybe a fruit that nobody likes, take lessons from the football man. Just change your shape to that, man. That'd be so good. Just imagine, just like, no, never mind, that was weird. It's just that shape that does it for me. Not even the texture. I mean, the texture's alright. It's a basic ball texture, but that shape of the football is just immaculate, man. I would eat that. That's what this list is about, man. Alright, going on to our S tier. This is the best of the best. There's only 2 in here. Our top 2. It might surprise you actually what number 1 is. So stick around. Alright, our number 2 spot we have the volleyball. My example from the video, beginning of the video. My example from the beginning of the video, the volleyball. Now this, man, like if you see that, bro, like it's like the trait from the basketball where you can like peel off the little sections, reveal like the juicy inside. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. That's disgusting. But it just seems, and it's just soft too. It's not like the roughness of the basketball. It's soft, and the sections are just be so satisfying. That's why it's number 2. And our number 1 spot, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We have the rugby ball. Now this might surprise you. Man, I'm not English. I'm not from England. I'm American. What is a rugby ball? It's basically a football. But the shape is just so much. It's like a melon. Like I just eat that melon. I would eat that rugby ball so hard, man. I would just eat that rugby ball. It just seems so, I don't even have to explain myself. It would taste so good. Alright, that about wraps up the video. I don't really know how to end these kind of things. Maybe some sort of outro.